I'm going to check in. I'm going to check in with Relmar, see if he's acquired the parts for the traps yet. And then I'm going to add Edwin to the party. And we're going to start doing some stuff with her. Her ice attack, her area of effect ice attack is very good for enemies that like to swarm, like the chrysalisks.
I'm still missing a few things I need for these traps. Next time I'll try to figure out a recipe that's simpler.
Don't take too long. We're gonna need you here.
Could almost take him along. He has a better distance attack. Alright, Edwin, you've been waiting patiently.
Have you decided what you're going to do with me?
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile, I remain a prisoner.
Of sorts.
You are free to do what you want as long as you stay in the village or with me. But if you cross the line, I'm the one who will straighten you out. So one false move and I blow you up. It's painful. Are we clear?
Yes, very clear. And perfect timing as well. It just so happens that I have absolutely no intention of disturbing this delicious village in any way. A place whose tragic end now seems ordained, and over whose corpse the red scribes and freeborn blades will scrabble in the bleeding mud. A spectacle which promises to be unique, and one I wouldn't dream of missing for the world.
Well, enjoy the show. But if I ever need your help, I want to be able to count on it.
Very well. You may consider that we have an arrangement.
I'm going to have need of your talents. Come with me.
You offer me what? Sword play, suspicion, and sarcasm? Huh. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Alrighty. So we had to find a... Oh, lost our map. We had to find a smith, huh?
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
Get that forge cooking. You've got work to do. I don't want to see so much as a dent in the guard's armor. And we need some weapons with edges that will actually cut something.
I don't even have enough materials to forge a single sword worthy of the name. Sorry, but if what you want were possible, it would have been done long ago. What's more, I'm not really a blacksmith. If you want an assembly line of weapons, I wouldn't count too much on me.
Let me guess, you're an artist.
You have a forge, you know how to work metal. You're a blacksmith, our blacksmith, the one I'll hold responsible if our guards are poorly equipped. So unless you want me to shove one of your disgustingly artistic creations right up your ass, you better roll up your sleeves and outdo yourself.
But I assure you, I never said that I didn't want to render you service. I could wish for nothing better than to tackle a worthy task for such as you. But I must have raw materials. Even I can do nothing without them.
So what is it you need?
Everything you can possibly bring me. Metal, leather, coal, preferably in large quantities. A dozen or so pieces of each would make a start, I suppose.
I'll take a look around and see what I can find.
Okay.
I'll be back.
So what exactly are we providing here? Find a smith. Collect 10 pieces of raw metal. Collect 10 hides. Already have that. And 5 pieces of refined metal. Of course, this is hurting me because those are crafting resources.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
I'll get you something to work with.
Lovely. You've brought me a bit of everything, and that's a start. When you've brought me twice as much, then I can begin.
Are you kidding me? Twice as much? Why didn't you tell me that before?
You must be hard of hearing. Perhaps you should get yourself a horn for your ear. I specifically told you that this was just to start with. You've given me enough to begin planning, but nowhere near enough to equip the entire guard. I must have more raw materials.
All right, I'll get them. And if I find a horn, I'll save it for you. but I wouldn't count on me putting it in your ear. I'll be back.
Told you this guy was a jerk. So we've about looted the entire village. So now what is it? Yeah, 10 more pieces of raw metal. I guess 10 more leather hides. Well, I have the hides. And the refined metal. Well, Edwin's along, so let's see what people have been saying about the villagers.
Vulcan, unless I miss my guess. What brings you here?
People standing around like statues? No expressions on their faces? Eyes empty? Any of that sound familiar?
Of course it does. May I remind you that my assistant suffers from these exact symptoms. It resembles trauma, but so far I have been unable to bring him out of it.
I'll take my leave. See you later.
We shouldn't ask the guard captain yet. Wait, what? Looking down at the lower right. Oh, that's just shadow. The little corner there. I thought I saw something that looked lootable. That would have been off over here. There is something. There is something here. Gemstones. Okay, now... He's here, Buffalo's up above. This is one of the villagers we have to talk to.
Good day. Are you related to this man?
You might say that. Miliev is my husband. I'm called Nigella.
Well, do you know what's wrong with him? Have you noticed anything strange about him lately?
Well, of course I noticed. He's the one who's a vegetable, not me. Still, I must admit, it's been nice and peaceful.
How long ago did he change?
About 3 days ago. He went out hunting in the swamps. But when he come back empty-handed, he had that far-away look in his eyes.
In what way peaceful? Is he normally an active guy?
Active? You must be joking. But it's the first time in years I don't have to listen to him whinging and complaining all day long. And I don't know which of the gods I have to thank, but he don't snore no more neither.
You mean he sleeps soundly?
Well, he sleeps less, if that's what you mean. I've even caught him sneaking out in the middle of the night, but he always comes back after a few hours.
Do you have any idea where he goes off to?
No, I've got no idea. Not down the tavern, and that's the main thing.
It doesn't bother you at all?
Let's be honest. Considering the sort of women what are still available in the village, and what a rubbish lover he is, I doubt he's got a mistress. And he's hardly gonna find any gorgeous sluts wandering around the swamps.
You might be surprised.
You're too kind. I can't decide whether I'm flattered or vaguely insulted.
Don't change a thing. You're perfect.
So true. Thanks for noticing.
Sorry to have bothered you. I'll go.
We now know that our strange patients are going out at night. So, let's find out where they're going.
Oh, and Relmar finally has all the components. Okay, we'll check back in with him in a moment. So we've got the disappeared guards, ideas for traps, and missing in action. Okay, well, we're going to have to go out there. We have to find Hawk anyway.
Do you know this woman?
Of course I know her. Her name's Agatha, and she's my wife these past 8 years. Even if the old cow treats me like she doesn't know me.
What happened to her?
Ask her yourself. She don't talk to me no more. I know he had our ups and downs, but still.
How long has she been like this?
It come over her like a dose of the shits a couple of days ago. See, she goes off with Jervis and the others to go and collect berries in the swamp, and when they comes back, not one of them will talk to me.
Where exactly did they go?
What? How the fuck should I know? You'll pardon me, but gathering berries is women's work. But at any rate, they never go far, otherwise they never come back at all.
So she didn't go alone? Jervis is one of Mason's men, isn't he?
Yeah, that's him. There were 5 or 6 of them. Why don't you go and ask Jervis? He should be over by the barracks. He'll have a better chance. He'll talk to you if you don't mention me.
Is there anything else strange about her, apart from the not talking?
Well, she ain't much between the thighs, if that's what you mean. She don't say or do nothing. Just sort of lets me get on with it. She don't even pretend to notice what we're doing.
Men. Give them a piece of meat, and they're just a couple of minutes away from satisfaction and sleep.
Yeah, sure, but not every man is like that.
True. Some are more discerning. Others show the meat a little more respect.
I was only trying to give her a nice moment to patch things up between us, sort of.
That's not really what I was asking about, to be honest.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. There might be something else. I woke up this night, and she weren't there. I must have dozed a half hour before I gone back to sleep, but she never come back. I never saw her again until sunrise.
And I imagine you have no idea where she could have gone?
None. And she wouldn't say nothing to me, like usual. I hope that bitch ain't off seeing another man. That's all I need.
I can't imagine why she would want to do that. You seem like the perfect husband.
I'll be leaving now.
Well, Edwin, to be fair, your sarcasm showed great restraint, given the way that creep was acting. Okay, well, let's keep on with the daggers. Well, the speed demon. Time slows down while you act normally. Relative speed plus 60% for 10 seconds. Relative speed 100%. Duration of effect. Huh. That could be very good skill to have. Problem is... No, I'm going all in on daggers and fire. But let's put something in the orbs. Now you can actually, let's see, at 3, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 11. You can actually, I believe you can unlock the master without taking the stealth tree at all. And I'm not planning to do much stealth, so if I max all of these and this, that should be 24 points, which should be enough to unlock this top tier speed demon. Okay, that's 2. How much have I got here? I've got 2 points. So we got Swashbuckler, Gunner, trap damage plus 50%. That's a big one. There is also chance of let's see, that's a 1 point though. Fewer ingredients to make potions. That's another big one. Fewer ingredients there. Now, I'm going to go... Where was it? With Gunner. to remember to keep using the traps.
I think we'd better go back and talk to that drunken sot who pretends to be chief of the guard. We need to find out where that expedition is going.
Look at this! My favorite fucking troublemaker.
About those villagers who've been acting weird. I found out that they disappeared during the night.
And is that it? I imagine you'll have to follow them to find out what they do with their evenings and where they spend them.
Your man Jervis, he seems even more out of it than the rest of your troops.
Oh, him? Yeah. Last couple of days, he's gone completely stupid. Shit. He's got it, too. He's gonna go all gaga like those other weirdos.
The fact that he led all the other weirdos on an expedition didn't surprise you any? Where'd they go?
Well, now you mention it. Yeah, obviously. It makes sense. They went off toward the southeast, if I remember right. Worthless winesop.
Right. I'll check it out. I'm going.
Well, that wasn't enough.
Look at this! My...
About those villagers, do you have any suggestions?
We have to find out what the fuck they get up to at night. With a bit of luck, we'll understand what's going on in the southeast.
Alright.
I'll follow them from a distance tonight. Meanwhile, there's plenty to keep me busy.
Whatever you like. I'll leave you to handle it. I've already got too few sentries to lose any more. Just keep me posted.
Alright. We need to go back to check with Relmar. We need to head out. I'm going to head out into the swamps first. And wrap up whatever else is going on out there. And hopefully, if we're out there so long that it gets to night time, where'd Buffalo go? That it gets to nighttime, then we will we'll just sleep to move the time of day. That's interesting. Buffalo moved on. Huh. Well, let's see if we can go find Hawk.